Well, Valentina Shevchenko is the greatest women's flyweight of all time, but this #1 contender believes that that distinction one day will belong to her. First order of business, dethroning the champion here tonight.
Yeah, she has to dethrone the champion, and a very good champion. But if confidence is the key, she has a ton of confidence. She believes that she's well prepared to do the unthinkable. No one believes that she's going to get the job done tonight, except for the people that are going to walk to the octagon with her. And in that strength, in that comfort in her team, she believes that she does something special tonight.
And I gotta say, though, this is not your mother's women's flyweight division, right? Very hard to get a second crack if she's unable to break through tonight. All right, so Valentina Shevchenko back on the proven ground here tonight. You got to think some of these super fights are going to materialize at this stage of her career. Perhaps a trilogy with Amanda Nunes, potentially a title defense against Zhang Weili. But make no mistake about it, at 125 pounds, she has distanced herself from the pack.
Yes, there is a lot out there for Valentina. Super fights are on the horizon, but the only time that those present themselves is whenever you have really dominated the division that you fight in. Valentina has done that. She has beaten everyone, and she has dominated most of them. So let's see if tonight she can once again get her hand raised and look to some of those things that are out there for her to accomplish.
7 title defenses and counting for Shevchenko. She moved down to 125 pounds back in 2017, and needless to say, she has not looked back. All right, let's get to the tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. The veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Manon, the Beast, Fiorot! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the World, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
So nice mix of finishes for Valentina Shevchenko, an MMA pro dating to 2003, known primarily as a striker and a good counter striker at that, but very opportunistic when it comes to the submissions. Juliana Pena can attest to that. Shevchenko could secure a 7th career win by submission tonight.
That was a big check.
Trying to hammer that lead leg. Effective jab there by Shevchenko.
It's just a really high pace, too. It's a really high striking pace for these two.
Oh, nice job by the kickboxer there to stay upright. That takedown attempt would have put her on the floor earlier in her mixed martial arts career. She's working hard.
Yeah, she's working very hard at getting better, but you can see the awareness now. Her understanding of how to move defensively whenever she gets hit with a takedown attempt. Beautiful to see her evolution inside the octagon.
Immediately gets the underhook. All right, now we get a little bit of separation. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D? Oh, beautiful execution by her there with that knee. We'll see if she follows it up now.
Really good job of managing space and knowing that she has. She's hurt real bad.
Big left hand.
She lands a huge leg kick.
Nice crack there. Well, she continues to land to the body, attacking those organs, right? Not a lot of protection there, and you're seeing some visible damage now on the other side.
Visible damage. She's done a tremendous job understanding and recognizing where the weakness was. And she has exploited that, and she's going to continue as she tries to get her hand raised.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Ground strikes really adding up for her now. Her ground and pound is downright scary, in constant pursuit of the finish. Might get it here.
She does a really good job of throwing punches with intent. She never just throws just to be throwing. Every punch is meant to land, and every punch is meant to start or finish.
Fighters back to their feet here. All right, so already some bruising on the side of her opponent, perhaps trying to set something up high later on in the fight.
It's beautiful.
And she did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she stands.
Saved by the bell. Huge shot stunned her just before the end of the round. And now you see her walking back to that stool, a little bit unsure of herself. We'll see if her corner can get her head back in this fight. Might have been on the wrong end of a 10-8 there at the end of that round. Huge knockdown just before the end of the frame. Caution, flammable. That horn signifies the end of the round, and quite frankly, after that knockdown with the head kick, I didn't think we'd get here.
It's a merciful horn. We're happy to hear the horn because she was getting brutalized. She was getting beat up to the body, but the big moment was when her opponent took the kick high and knocked her down.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on the fight. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent's finisher.
Oh, with authority, the body.
Nice strike. Oh, nice takedown defense. Big body kick.
She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
And blocks that hard punch.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Shevchenko gets the takedown.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Man, she has done her homework. Another ground strike gets through. Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone in the UFC. Tonight, she is at her peak level.
All right, so now we see some bruising on that calf on the lead leg, DC.
Well, she talked about it in the fighter meeting. She goes, we are going to beat her lead leg up. She's found a lot of success doing that to this point.
Huge squire there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Under a minute to go in the round. Back and forth we go. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now.
Keep moving. And then take shot.
Nice kick landed there by Shevchenko. All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having will not be easy, but she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on.
2 rounds in the books.
All right, you're doing great, okay? I want more of the same. You are controlling the entire fight. Stay sharp, don't get relaxed. So wherever we're at, we're still...
All right, let's get you some replays from that previous round, DC. I thought she mixed it up beautifully on the feet.
Yeah, she did a great job. I mean, she landed everything. She showed a complete example of what her mixed martial arts game has become as she's been in the UFC now for a little bit of time.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Well, new round, same result as she continues to attack the body.
Look at that leg. Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Takedown defense is there. Oh, she got inside and right to the single collar tie. Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Shevchenko.
Ooh, big shot land.
Shevchenko's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is starting to bleed a little bit now. 3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, and transitions right into side control. Shevchenko's back to the side control now.
Oh, nice. In the half guard.
Good, solid strike on the ground.
She has no answer, so continue to feed her the question. Right hand after right hand from the top position.
All right, she's in full guard here, DC, but you know she passes as well as anybody in this division.
Oh, man, when she gets to the ground, she has an amazing ability to just be advancing or thinking advancement every single time. But her opponent has a great ability and a great sense of anticipation that when you try to go, she's able to get back to her feet, escape, and get to where she's comfortable.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. And there she goes again, landed another strike on the ground. Shevchenko's looking for that arm triangle now.
Oh, now it's getting tight.
Oh, come on, that has got to be it. Oh, nice escape by her opponent.
Great job staying calm in the face of severe adversity.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. Ground and pound strike there now. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, take a deep breath for me. Relax. It's okay. Let's get our elbows a little bit tighter this time. Throw your combinations hard and fast and get those arms.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. 4th round of a possible 5 is now underway, and now is the time, DC, where the endurance, the cardio, and the overall skills of these women figures to be tested.
Yes, both of them will be tested on the skill level, but also the mental level, the emotional level. If
takes a lot to get through round 4 and 5, and both of these women are going to have to ace the test if they want to get their hand raised at the end of the night.
Well, she told us coming in that the body strikes and the body work would be a big cornerstone of her game plan in this fight. And you see the numbers there, bottom of your screen. That absolutely tells the story. No one's going to accuse her of being a headhunter here tonight. She has worked that body to great effect.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Trying to find a home for that right hand. Oh, strong punch there by Fiorot.
Oh, nice takedown.
Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4.
Nice pass.
Making all these shots count.
Gotta be careful here.
Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Valentina Shevchenko.
That was nice.
Get up, get up, get up, get up.
Good work from the top here by Shevchenko.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Shevchenko's in half guard now. Right into side control. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Shevchenko. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Side control now. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Valentina Shevchenko. Well, not just a high output fight.
What a massive strike from the top. She's about to get her opponent out of there.
10 seconds to go in round 4. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut, it looks like it's on the bridge of the nose. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for her here moving forward. Looks like he'll close it up now. Well, I'm not sure if the swelling is just cosmetic. She might be severely injured. Let's look back at some replays from that round.
Well, when you take shots that clean, you run the risk of being injured, and injured badly. She was not good defensively, and ultimately, she's the one that's paying for it. She has got to change something if she wants to stay in this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Oh, inside leg kick. I mean, you could hear the thwack from here.
Yeah, right away you hear it. You hear the impact at which she's landing this kick.
Oh, and that punch elicited a reaction from the crowd. Just missing on the high kick there.
The timing was on point there. Lands a nice takedown.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Shevchenko. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the, arm triangle attempt now. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
Well, it sounds obvious, but she clearly needs a knockout or a TKO or a submission, or she's going to be on the wrong end of the scorecard.
Well, she's got to do something.
There, we see the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
All right, so watch for her to set up that hook here again. We're in our fighter meeting on Thursday.
Huge shots going on right here.
Pure Eye now closing up. Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, she's hurt. And mixes in a takedown. Why not? Oh, she's got her back.
Dominate those wrists.
And now she's in mount.
Beautiful job on the ground. That strike opened her up.
This is a terrible position.
1 minute left. Let's go. I need everything you got.
So we go under a minute to go in the fight.
Strong reversal there.
Hammer fist here by Shevchenko.
That was a slick transition.
All right, you're doing great, girl. You're doing great. Breathe and relax.
20 seconds to go in the fight. Oh, and there it is. So after an extended battle on the ground, she gets back to her feet, and the crowd is absolutely eating it up.
She was not going to settle on her.
Oh, what a finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by majority decision, and new undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the world, Manon, the Beast, Fiorot!
Well, there is nothing in this sport quite like seeing a fighter who has yet to taste UFC gold become a champion for the first time. That is the reality we have here tonight. The fight goes the full 25 minutes, but in the end, the challenger, the #1 contender, does enough to get the belt as we applaud the newly minted UFC Women's Flyweight Champion. Congratulations on a job well done here tonight.